Okay, for real, tomorrow morning I'll update my start instance screen. Cause that's like 2021. It's 2021 stuff right there. I just keep forgetting. There we go. All going in. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. It is Wednesday. Oh, thanks. Thank you. How you doing today, PT Scans? Hopefully all is well. I try, you know? Wait, what'd you do the other day? Oh, nice. Fortunately, I don't use Blender anymore, but a lot of the things that you learn from oh, thanks for the follow. A lot of things that you learn from sculpting in general works and all the other software, you know? If that makes sense. I haven't used Blender in a minute. How's it going, Cannon? Max Cannon, how you doing today? Exactly. And there's also tools. A lot of the tools that you'll find in Zbrush that are commonly used are also in Blender. Song's a bop. I actually learned a lot of the stuff that I when I was doing like character sculpting. A lot of it I did in Blender before I moved over. I can definitely say a lot of the stuff does transfer over quite well. So whichever you use. Is good. Let me Oh, nice. So pretty much you gotta one shot him, beat him in one go, and then load up the file from the previous save, and you're good to go. I'm just good like that. It's pretty fun, honestly. You definitely scratch that itch for anything near related, you know? Well, not really near, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I prefer sculpting myself. Compared to which one calls he? Modeling. Though I can model, I'd rather just sculpt it, you know? Gotcha. Kind of clean. I guess what I can do, I'll do a remesh. There we go. The old stellar blades. Speak of the devil. I need... Here we go. That's better. Yeah, definitely was some differences between the demo and the game release, because they did do some fixes, especially with the dodging and parrying, so that way it felt more fluid. Which was really nice. Kind of want it to be more. There we go. Let's see if I... Turn smooth down to 0. Honestly, I don't even see myself as that good yet. There's still a lot of things that even I need to learn. It just takes a lot of time and practice is all. You'll get there. There's still things that I want to do with my stuff. Review and actually apply, you know? Yeah, I saw that since they hit us a number. I can't remember how many, I think it was like a couple million copies or something like that. They gave everyone a PS5 and a bonus. It was really cool. Like, damn, that was nice of them. Because we're right here, We just do like a normal zero mesh. I'm not even gonna pretend to know what you just said. With a space reptilian system, I don't know what that is. Space reptilian. Okay, it was a typo. That was like space reptilian. Yeah, they were. That's why they gave out PS5s, was because they hit a milestone. It's really cool. All right, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day and keep up the practice. Repetition. Look forward to seeing you. And any of the work that you do. More than welcome to share whenever you stop by. I just need to dun, dun, dun. Yeah, how's it going, Hex? How's your project coming along? Oh, what's up? all good in my world. Just been grinding rivals, the huge. I would. When I was I'd still rig it just in case. Really up to you though. I know when I worked in Blender, I'd rig it so that way I can whenever I copied it like the extract or whatever, it would copy the assigned bones too. Which made things a little bit easier. But if it's not going to be moved much where you already have it, then I wouldn't worry about it too much, you know? Really up to you. It's up to you. Like, looks like it's cut in half. It should be. Yeah, it's cutting. Watch the number. All right, now it's going up. Okay, it's not doing anything. It's not going in half. Yeah, I guess. But I'm assuming you're pretty much done with the body. Nice. Thanks. I think what I'll do is skeleton arms would be the fun part. That's when the fun begins. Hey, thanks for the save. One moment. And welcome on in. I need to... There you go. And a posture check. Gotta lean back, so I was starting to lean a little forward, that's for sure. That was a posture check, though. We'll just dehydrate until there's a hydrate. Gonna sit here and dehydrate, slowly die. And welcome on in, Amanda Jane. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. There isn't. Huh. Should be. Maybe the settings are messed up. Let me see. I'll hydrate anyway, but let's manage points. Damn, where did the hydrate one go? Because we had one. That's crazy. There we go. Speaking of hydrate, I think I need to grab more water anyway. I'll grab more once the break comes. The little ad break every hour. The next one will be like in 30 minutes. And then I'll fill back up on water because I only have like a quarter left of water in my little mug. Oh. Before I did I save? Let me save. I can't remember if I save, so I'll save again. I know they get a save and a posture check. Making a lot of progress. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do as my next sculpt. Last year, I did Chimera Fallon, and I didn't even realize it was the Year of the Dragon, which is funny because I did a dragon sculpt for Year of the Dragon. Didn't even realize it. So you know what that means? This year's the Year of the Snake, so gotta do a snake. And I already got one in mind. It's gonna be an ambitious one, that's for sure. Just like the Chimera Fallon was. So it's gonna be a lot of work put into that one, for sure. I just gotta look up some reference images and stuff. First, let me gonna be a big one, the next sculpt. Well, we'll see. It's really just subjective. Same with the retopology. There's like so many different ways that people have the topology for characters and stuff like that. It's really just up to what are you using the character for and your idea of optimization when it comes to it. I've seen people do certain methods with like elbows and joints and stuff like that, elbows and knees and everything, and fingers, and people do other things with it. So it's really just figuring out what you're using it for, how is it gonna move, and that's it. Rendering a turntable, you don't really need to, unless you're doing one of those turntables where it shows off the wireframe and stuff. You don't really need to worry about it too much then. Because mostly what I do whenever I'm trying to get the turntables out to put in like marmoset and stuff, I typically just decimate it so it like destroys the topology anyway. But I only do that so that way it can not blow up my computer when I import it into marmoset, you know. Got ourselves a hydrate. Yeah, I need to get more water. That's almost empty. I want this to be song makes me think of the League song by Heart Steel, only because of the bell ringing. Clunk. Yeah, the old, I won't lie, that noise was very satisfying when you hear it. That clunk noise, clink. Whenever you get that off, it really did feel like you're hitting someone with a metal pan. The finest of pans. That should be fine. Brings back memories. Definitely not going back to League though. I'm enjoying myself on what was that? 1 second. I see. Okay. I could tell something was this when I bring it into Marmoset, it's gonna be clear. I'm like debating if it's fine like this, and then once I add the clear material to it, would it just be fine? Because it looks like this, and it looks kind of weird when it's like this, but there's a way to do that in here, but it's only like when you hit the render button, it won't actually matter while I'm modeling. So I just leave this as is, and I'll deal with it whenever it gets into when it gets into Blender. Not Blender, but Marmoset. It'll have me thinking about Blender for a second. I do have autosave on too. It saves like every 10 minutes. Like right there. They kind of make this. That's why it's subdivided. I think I'm thinking Used to be. Like that. So what I'll actually do is this. Okay, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. Why is it in that? I don't wanna. It's like. So what meal do you plan on cooking? Have you decided yet? No. How do I have this lined up? Okay. Like right there. Perfect. Ad break incoming. Starting in 1 minute. Gotta give me time to grab some water too. What do I want? Poly group. In front? Yeah, in front works. Yeah. In front works. Trying to figure out. Felt like that's fine. A little bit. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, let me grab some water, more water. I'll be right back after these messages. Damn, forgot to mute. Oh well. At least I didn't go take a piss or anything. That would have been awkward. An awkward return. I kind of wanted this to be the same poly group. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, how's it going? How's it going, Trung? How you doing today? Very Cause shift equals pick, alt equals new. I'm holding shift. I'm doing well. I'm just trying to figure out life right now. Why is it doing that? Anyway. Let's see. Doesn't really matter too much. Oh, I slide it to where it just goes. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, no, that didn't do what I wanted. Thought holding shift would. I mean, it's doing it for that. Something like Z modeler is so frustrating sometimes. You can move that. There you go. Hold shift. Not that way. There you go. I did it. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Trying to round it out a little bit more. Or slide. And I'll insert. Move. No. What do I want? what I could do. How do I pick a different color? It should be polygroup. And one second. I think oh, okay. Why did that do that? Time to do what we do best. Google. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we're doing it. All right, figured out. Boom. Google's. Am I right? This was answered 3 years ago. Nice. Okay. That's cool. All right. Now I know how it works. Okay. Now it makes more sense. Gotta click and then do the shift and stuff, and then you'll move the pen. All right. I'm kind of just got an idea. We'll see if it works. Different color. That is not a different color. That's literally the same color. Maybe an inset. Let's see. Nope. Let me see something real quick. Might not need to do whatever I'm doing if I, yeah. I need to move. I mean, wanted to delete the edge, not the entire loop. Maybe. That's probably. I mean, it's fine. God damn. Yep, that's her weapon. You just fuck. I'm not moving anything else, am I? Nope. Oh, why is that? What do rivals do? Yeah, I feel like a lot of online games these days be talking about 12 plus, and then half the stuff in there is not even really 12 plus. I'd say the same thing looking at some of the skins that they added. I seen the storm skin. I do think they should probably adjust their rating a little bit, but I think it's I don't know. I feel like they should adjust their rating, in all honesty. Yeah, Susan Storm. That's her name. Her last name is Storm. It's crazy. I know. Gotcha. But yeah, I see the Bella skin for her. pretty cool though. Not gonna lie. But if you look up the Malice skin from the actual comics, the version that they have for Marvel Rivals is actually more tamed than the original. Believe it or not. It really is. They wildin'. Where did... There it is. She's also the ranked reward skin. They got another skin that you get for her if you hit gold, which is nice. It's like Crimson Blood season, or Crimson Blood Invisible Woman. The new season doesn't start until Friday, so the Moon Knight one, you still have time. You have until Friday, and I'm gonna be honest, ranked isn't that hard. You can climb that within a couple hours if you really wanted to. If you're good though. That is if you're good enough. If you're not, you're definitely gonna be struggling, that's for sure. Oh, there is that too. You got school. It'll be an after school grind, that's for sure. As if you care about Midnight. If you don't, I wouldn't really worry about it. Yeah, free skin's a free skin. Yeah, all right. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Not extrude. Where's the song from? Oh, Final Fantasy 15. Choosing Hope. Okay. I was like, what is the song from? I probably should. Yeah. Why is it? Let me turn off some. There we go. Much better. There's a button. I remember that will move the cool thing. I think I liked it on Twitter. I saw someone post about it. It was on Japan Twitter. I don't know if I bookmarked it or not, but there's a cool thing that you can do, and I was like, that's cool. But I like so many things that sometimes it might just get lost in the sea of likes. I think I saw it like a week ago, and I've liked so many things within the week. Because anything art related and 3D related, I typically like. And any other like 3D artists and artists in general, I typically follow, you know? You post one thing of 3D art, it could be a literal sphere sitting on the thing. And I'll be like, boom, followed. I follow 3D artists of all types, new and old. Getting close. How's it going, Laser Wolf? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Nyx. I'm a 3D artist. Currently working on Psylocke Vengeance skin from Marvel Rivals. How'd your stream go? Right now I'm looking for something that I liked a while back on Twitter. So saying that if you would do art, I follow you on Twitter, like automatic, new or old. You could be like, I'm learning how to 3D model. It could be like a sphere, and I'd be like, bam, followed. So I like following other artists. But how'd your stream go? And I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Let me get a shout out in just a moment, and I'll show everyone the model that we're working on. We're near done. I'm just working on the sword now. And I'm still scrolling through fucking Twitter right now, trying to find that trick that I saw. Someone posted a really neat trick on Twitter the other day, and I didn't save it. Let me shout out here. Shout out Laser Wolf here. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Let me show you what we're working on. Currently working on this sword, but that's not the full thing. No problem. Thank you for the raid as always. Could have raided anyone else, but you chose me. You know? I really appreciate it. But we're making progress. I'm just working on her sword right now. It's a sword. But once I finish up the sword and the sheath for it, I'm pretty much done, you know? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing a quick spin. Quick spin. I noticed that it's whenever you zoom into, if I was to like zoom in all the way on it and keep it on there for a long period of time, then that'll be the problem. I get my share of warnings. It ain't good, but that's just the Twitch life, you know? We artists are living on the edge on Twitch because Twitch doesn't like us. I'm not too worried though. If I get banned from Twitch, it's like I'll just move to I stream on YouTube too. So whenever I'm live on Twitch, I'm always live on YouTube. So I guess I have that, you know? And from my experience so far, YouTube isn't really too crazy about the sculpts. They're more crazy about the DMCA, like music wise. So I just gotta be careful when it comes to that. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't know. I really don't know. I was gonna say thing is something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. It wasn't that important. So I feel like they might have changed it. So at the time, it probably was kind of not a problem. But then, you know, as time went on, and they got more stricter and stuff like that, then things kind of changed. So I remember they were talking about like certain games that you play. If it like shows a little bit of nudity, it's fine, you know. They were like, oh, it's fine if as long as it's not the main focal point of the game or whatever. If the game has a little nudity in it, then it's okay, you know. And now it's like you show the edge of a butt and you get like banned, you know. And I know it was fine back in the day because I played Wolf Among Us, and I didn't know that there was a strip club scene in Wolf Among Us with like full nips and everything, and it like popped up on the screen, and it was like I was like, oh shit, I thought I was gonna get banned, but nope, nothing happened, not even a warning. But that was like 3 years ago. Times changed. That's why I was like, never mind, because I was like, times kind of, you know, changed over the years with what they allow and what they don't allow. So that was a time, and that was a thing. I know what I could do. Oh, that did what I was originally looking for. Oof, no it didn't. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, Twitch is crazy when it comes to the things. I think, and also YouTube is having a problem too right now. Apparently a lot of VTubers are getting hit on YouTube too. So I've seen a lot of posts of VTubers talking about their accounts getting perma'd and stuff. Honestly, I feel like it's just a group of people that just don't like so I feel like a lot of the stuff that's being hit for like anything that's like that on like YouTube, I feel like it's targeted, you know? For the things that you can find on YouTube, I feel like if your account gets banned or suspended or whatever like that on YouTube and it's not music related, it was targeted, you know? Definitely feel like there's someone or something going around targeting these people. I still VTube on my alt, my gaming channel that I'm rarely gaming on. It's crazy, you know. Duplicate. I don't know. Normally I do make things for printing, but I haven't decided if I want to do that for this one, you know? Probably should. Actually, this ain't the one that I need. I need to duplicate. Normally I do. It's been a minute since I made something to print, to be honest. like everything I make can be printed. I just haven't cut them, you know? I kind of just make them and then make another, start working on the next project. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I haven't really decided. I should, honestly. Look how these earrings are just floating in limbo. I didn't even ask. What game were you playing? Like, slip my mind. Oh, nice. Elden Ring. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, I heard about the fires in Cali. California is like one of those places where if you start a fire, that it's gonna spread like crazy. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like extremely dry there or something. But it catches fire easily there. They have like fires, like at least they have big ones. It feels like almost yearly, or at least every other year. Yeah, that is also true. Yeah, they do. They are like in a drought, huh? Yeah, especially how expensive it is there. Like, it's extremely expensive, and I have to worry about my place catching on fire. I've seen some creators posting about the fire. They're like out of town or something like that, but apparently the fires are like close to their place. You're like, oh shit. Yeah, a lot of creators are getting out as quickly as possible because of the fires. Hopefully they're able to get it under control and stop it soon. So I don't know if it's still going, or because I know those whenever there's a fire, those things last for like days in Cali. Sometimes it's never just done right away. That's why we need to control the weather. Remember when they were talking about this is like years ago, there's like a whole conspiracy theory about the government controlling the weather. They're able to make it rain and on demand or whatever. That'd be pretty cool if it became a thing. You just launch something into the clouds and then it just makes it rain. All these conspiracy theories talking about the rain being controlled by the government. It's gotta kick in eventually. Yeah, it don't work like that, unfortunately. But one can dream, you know? Yeah. I wonder if they tried the whatever happened to the whatchamacallit method that the scooping up water from the ocean or whatever and dumping it. Wasn't that a thing back in the day? Do we still do that? Or am I just that far out of touch? Where there's a reason why that's not done anymore. It used to be like a whole thing. Probably. I remember that's how they put out like fires in like forests and stuff like that. They just get a big old bucket of water and they dump it. I mean, we kind of already ruined the ecosystem with all the building that we do. What a little water gonna do to hurt, you know? I see it. Like, let's be honest, the amount of stuff that we be building and doing these days, I don't believe the we don't want to dump water on something because of the ecosystem alibi. I don't believe it. Reminds me of the conspiracy theory that I saw. I know it was a meme conspiracy theory, but it was still funny nonetheless. Where someone was saying that it's about the... Oop, I gotta delete that. So Taco Bell released chicken nuggets, as you may all know, and then someone was like, pretty odd that when Taco Bell releases chicken nuggets, all the squirrels disappeared. When was the last time you seen a squirrel? And I'm thinking to myself, they might be onto something. I think the chicken nuggets might be made out of squirrel meat. I haven't tried them yet. I hear mixed opinions about them. Maybe I'll try them tonight, like after stream today. Maybe I'll go to Taco Bell and try them. I just the thought of Taco Bell chicken nuggets doesn't really sound too appealing to me, you know? Trying to figure out how I want to do this. So I need to move the hand, but it is multiple pieces. So I got the general outline of the sword and everything like that down. I think what I'll do, I think I have an idea. That's not normal. There we go. I think what I'll do is save first. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Doritos shells are delicious, and you can replace anything that has a hard shell on there with Doritos. You can also get the nachos and replace that with Doritos too, because they also have Doritos in the back. So if you get nachos, you be like, hey, can I get Doritos instead? And they'll swap it out for Doritos. It's a little hack. But I used to get like the Gordita Crunch or whatever, you know, where it has like the soft shell on the outside and then the hard shell in the middle, whatever. I used to get that, and then I replaced the shell with a Loco's shell. So now you know, you can replace any hard shelled taco with the Doritos shell if you wish. Hey, how's it going, Luft? Long time no see. How you been? Came in as soon as the ad hits. That's crazy. Hopefully you're not stuck in it. When you get to the US, the first thing you're gonna eat is Taco Bell. I wouldn't make that the first thing you eat when you come to the US, you know? There are a lot of things that you can eat at the US, and Taco Bell is not on a priority list, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, and welcome on back. Thank you for the subscription. You can subscribe to anyone, and you chose to subscribe to me. Much appreciated. You want to, I mean, it's okay. Okay, I'll make Taco Bell the last thing you try before you leave, because Taco Bell is one of those things that could or could not, that it's either gonna ruin your life or change your life, you know? And I mean like sitting on the toilet sort of deal. Got that Bezos money. Like, do you want to get diarrhea or constipated on your first day there, or do you want it to get on your last day there, you know? Because Taco Bell hits everyone differently. For me, Taco Bell gives me the shit sometimes. It's like hit or miss. I don't always get the shits when I eat Taco Bell, but it just depends, you know? And I even left. I don't know if you're stuck in Adland, but I would definitely say I would not make Taco Bell. Like, if you land and the first place you go to is Taco Bell, you better be planning that day as a rest day, the day after, you know, to figure out how your body reacts to it. Because it's literally just unknown meat, cheese, melted cheese, liquid cheese, lettuce, and it's just mystery meat. Honestly, it's mystery meat. So make sure you're taking the day off the next day. Like, I guess you could eat it the first day you land, because usually you land and then you take a day off, a break to acclimate or whatever, rest up, and then the next day you kind of explore or do whatever you want to do. I'm doing well, just making some progress on this, working on Psylocke. I'm making some progress. I'm like debating on how I want to do the hand, because I need to change the grip, but the problem is, okay, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. Been addicted to Marvel Rivals, so that's pretty much what I've been playing nonstop. I don't know if you're playing it now, but we've been playing it like nonstop. I already have like 100 and something hours in Marvel Rivals, almost 200 hours. I'm working my way back up to plat before Friday, because that's when the reset is. So I hit plat and then I dropped down to gold 3, and now I'm working my way back up to plat before the reset. This is a 7 division D rank, and that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna make everything disappear that's not the body. Luckily, this body isn't a not safe for work version, but we're good. So that would have been awkward. Don't need that. And you select the body here. I feel like it might pull an Overwatch at some point too. I'm hoping it doesn't though, because they already made it clear that they don't want to whatchamacallit, incorporate the Q, the what is it, roll Q. They're not going to implement roll Q. That's not on their agenda at the moment, which is great, because let's be honest, it allows flexibility, because I've seen counters to like stuff being like, you know, 3 DPS, not 3 DPS, but 3 healers, like, and or doing an all tank. Like it forces you to be a little bit more flexible when there's no roll queue. So you got to learn to adapt, and hopefully your team adapts to the what's going on. So I like the fact that it doesn't have a roll queue, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need the polygroups for this. Is disgusting, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it shouldn't be like this, but whatever. All right, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day. And once again, thank you for the raid. Definitely get your rest. I know how it is after you get done streaming and everything like that. You gotta rest up and get ready for the day. Okay, so I need that party arm. I would not want a roll queue. At first I was all for it, but then as I kept playing the game, I realized that it's not necessary. It's not needed at all. But by the looks of it, they're like, we're not adding a roll queue. So might be in good hands. This is kind of all I need. The old Valorant. I feel like Valorant might be going through it right now. They added I don't know what's going on with Valorant, but I feel like they might be dying or something. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if it was a joke announcement or what, but they announced like pretty much fidget spinners. And they don't give knife movement, so it's like, what's the point? And they're like, I forget what they call them. They're like these accessory things that you can, they're called flex something. And basically it's an item that you can pull out on your screen. You know how whenever you have like a cool knife and people were hitting Y or T, I can't remember what the button was, but to show off the knife, the animation for the knife, or you show off the gun or whatever. They're adding this new item called like a flex pad or something, where it's like you pull out this item and you can hit the Y or whatever button to change it and mess around with it and stuff. And one of them is like a little cell phone that you can like click through. Another one's like a snowflake thing that spins around. It's weird. I forget what they call it. They announced it like, it was like yesterday or a day or two ago. And I'm just over here thinking, why do they need fidget spinners? And it's pretty much a fidget spinner in Valorant. Like, is the game becoming that boring that you have to use something like that? It's called a flex. It's a new cosmetic called a flex. Yeah, it came out like a day ago. They announced it a day ago. It's like, man, I know y'all want money, but is this the level of money that is like this what we're doing now? People are gonna pay $100 for their weapon skins, and now they're gonna spend probably another $100 or so for a flex item. I'm sorry, but I uninstalled League of Legends already because it's starting to become a big money grab at this point. Like they're not really improving the game or anything. They're just adding more stuff to make you buy things. And League of Legends has already turned it into a gacha system. So I just play whatchamacallit now, Marvel Rivals at this point. At least they are not trying to milk me for everything yet, you know? The battle passes make sense. Well, I do like the battle passes for Marvel Rivals for one thing only though, because if you buy, like, if you go in, log into Marvel Rivals right now and buy the season 0 battle pass, even though season 1's about to start, you can still complete the season 0 battle pass. You have to buy the battle pass while it's up though. So if you buy season 1 battle pass and you wait until like season 4 to complete it, you can do that, you know. But if you don't buy season 1 battle pass and we're in season 4, you cannot buy season 1 battle pass. So that's really cool that the battle passes don't expire as long as you buy them. So it's a lot better than what most companies do with their battle passes, where it's like you spend $20 for a battle pass and then it's either grind up the game extremely hard or spend extra money to get the battle pass to complete the battle pass, which in my opinion is pretty you know, predatory as you would think. But I do think that Marvel Rivals is pretty nice for doing something like that though. Yeah, it's really not. The only thing that people are complaining about right now when it comes to the battle pass system is you earn like these tokens. They're like these purple tokens that you earn to unlock the battle pass slots. Because it's one of those unlocked battle passes. It's not like the you play a game, you level up the battle pass sort of deal. It's one of you play the game, you do missions, you get tokens, and you use the tokens to unlock slots on it. But the tokens will reset at the end. Any tokens that you didn't spend real money on, any tokens that you didn't spend money on will reset to 0. But first, those tokens will be used on the battle pass until there's nothing left to get on the battle pass, and then it'll reset to 0. It won't just get rid of the tokens entirely. It will spend your tokens first, and then it will reset from there. So a lot of people are upset that it's spending your tokens, but it's also resetting your tokens. And it's only the tokens that you earned, not the tokens that you spent on. Yeah, that's what I see it as. If they're spending the tokens, it's not a loss. But people are upset that they're spending their tokens and they're resetting their tokens, and that the people are like, I just want to grind up a bunch of tokens and then buy the battle pass and complete the battle pass in a day. And it's like, bro, why are y'all upset? The missions for the tokens are literally like, you get 30 to 80 tokens sometimes just for playing 3 games. Like, the missions are not that hard. It'll be like, pick up 5 health packs, use the spray twice, play 3 games, win 1 game, deal this amount of damage in a game, which if you're playing a game, you're gonna deal or block that much damage in a single game or 2. Yeah, they're used to just hoarding, so I don't see a problem with it, but hey, to each their own, you know. And how's it going, Sumo? Yeah, it is not gonna lie, pretty chilly out. I mean, it's probably colder for Luff since, you know, he's in Are you still in Canada, Luff? I think you're probably freezing your ass off right now. You stay freezing. Yeah, so it's like, we're over here talking about it's cold, and it's like, what? How cold is it for me right now? It's 38 degrees right now, and I'm like, man, it's cold outside. And Luff is like laughing in Canadian. Yeah, he is. But if you ever do start playing Marvel Rivals, let us know. I'm usually in my Discord playing. It's mostly just me and City that are playing Marvel Rivals. A lot has happened over the years, so certain people that you probably didn't like are probably not there anymore. Hint. But yeah, pretty chill. Everything's been pretty chill now. It's mostly just me, City, Peachy, and Jack that are in the Discord now. A coolie drops by every now and then. I don't know if you've met a coolie before. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you told me that, Sumo. That's fair. I was like, you have my Discord whenever you want. You can hop in whenever. Y'all have access to the channels or whatever. We've been pretty chill. But you know how it is with if it's just me, City, Peachy, and Jack, it's like pretty chill. Nothing crazy is going on. I did recently there's another friend of mine that popped up. He's playing no, it's the both of you. It was the both of you. So y'all are both in my Discord and haven't been around in it for a while. But I know that, you know, life can't stop it. Okay. Man, I cannot move this for the life of me right now. Why do I feel like there's another piece? I feel like everyone was having issues with the same person, to be honest. So we just like, enough's enough. And our cortisol levels have gone down since. But it is what it is. Oh, it did that. Okay. Why is it? Did what flip faces? going on? No, it didn't flip faces. Just changed polygroups. That's all. So I can turn on and off the polygroup colors, so I can see what's going on. I like working with polygroups because then I can make things disappear, like how I made the sort disappear, since it's a separate polygroup, and it just lets me move things and target things a little bit easier. So I single things out like this. Used to. I do know someone that plays it though. If you're looking for someone that's addicted to Tarkov, I do know a person. Yeah, pretty much. So I asked him if he wanted to play Marvel Rivals. He was like, "No, I'm gonna go back to Tarkov." And I was like, "Weren't you just mad at Tarkov for them doing doing something to the game about the DLC and stuff like that?" And you're like, "I'm not playing Tarkov anymore. I'm done with Tarkov." And then he reinstalls Tarkov. I do own Tarkov though. I know that me and City own Tarkov. We just haven't really played it. It's a lot. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Tarkov is definitely a not a game that you can just pick up and casually play. Yeah, the only difference is compared to League and Tarkov is like the what was that one episode of it was like the salty Splatoon of like you got Weenie Hut Jr., which is like League of Legends because it's easy to get into. Anyone can kind of play it and get into it. There's not much you have to learn about it or whatever. You just play and get better from there. It has good entry. Like, the ease of entry is low when it comes to League of Legends. The ease of entry of Tarkov is extremely high. And you gotta be like dedicated to actually improving at that game. But I'm talking like learning maps and everything. Because you gotta learn the map location where drops are and stuff like that. And even though it's kind of random, you still gotta learn the map. You gotta learn the extraction points. You also gotta worry about the PvE experience with the spawns and stuff. But you also got the PvP experience with actual players. And actual players don't give a fuck if you're new or not. If you're at the end of their barrel, they're shooting you. And then you also got the scavs on there too that pop up like later. Yeah, Tarkov is hard from the get-go. Don't get me wrong, I do like Tarkov, but for someone like me, I don't know if I have the patience anymore to try and learn a game like that. Don't get me wrong, I have played it. I used to play it a lot, but I felt like I wasn't getting it. I'm gonna be honest, it's literally I walk in and I die instantly. It felt like. It literally felt like all I was doing was just walking in and dying. Dungeon Stalkers? What's that about? Oh, dark and darker. Oh, gotcha. That sounds neat. I might put that on my radar. Oh, they're poorly optimized. Damn. I did see the new graphics cards. The 5 series. I'm still on a 2 series. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still running a 2080 Ti. But the 2080 Ti is really strong. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's able to do everything I need to do. I can still run a lot of games on high. So I'm not too... Oh, you're at a 2660? Gotcha. I don't like running my things on max. So as long as I can run it on like high or medium, then I'm happy. I don't need like super crisp graphics 100% of the way, especially for the games that I'm playing. Like, do I really need ultra settings to play Marvel Rivals or League of Legends when I was playing League of Legends? I don't think so. Yeah. Like, even my Marvel Rivals settings right now is set to low. Everything is set to low on Marvel Rivals except for the character model, which I put on like high or medium, and the textures, which I also have like on medium or high. And then everything else is low. They've already shown that higher FPS wins the games. Apparently your damage falls off if you have a low FPS, which they are implementing a new they listened and they're going to with the update, season 1 update, they're adding in the mouse acceleration toggle, they're adding a streamer mode, and they're also adding a thing for optimizing your FPS. Yeah, it's a bug, but still pretty funny. A funny bug. Hell yeah. It should be able to. Sumo just said he's playing on a 1070 or something. Yeah, he's playing on a 1070. You're on a 2660. You'll be fine. Plus, you're gonna be putting the settings on low anyway, so you'll be fine. It is crossplay, but only for norms. Like if you're playing quick play, it's crossplay. But when you get into ranked, you're pretty much either console or PC. So you won't be like playing with console players on the PC when you're playing ranked. That gives a little peace of mind. Oh, is that what Halo did? I really don't think you should mix console and PC. Like, I get that some people are like, oh, you could be just as good, but it's just for the sake of for everyone's mental health, just keep them separate. Because I really don't want to scroll through Twitter, socials, whatever, and there's like a big discourse of people upset about getting shit on by PC gamers, and then console gamers being like, just get good. You know, it's gonna start a whole uproar for no reason, unnecessary. Keep them separate. Don't get me wrong, there probably are some really good console players that will outplay a PC player for sure, but for everyone's mental health, let's just keep it a pipe dream. They can go do a custom and fight it out that way if they want. Honestly, Marvel has been running quite fine for me for the last couple days. There has been like, I've honestly feel like it's just weekends. Like, do not play Marvel Rivals on like a Sunday, it seems. Because for some reason on Sundays, from the couple Sundays that I've played it on, it's the servers like completely shit the bed. Yeah, the lag is like terrible sometimes. I think it's probably because they didn't anticipate so many people to be into the game and to be like consistently playing. Yeah, I think they are. I'm not entirely sure, so I can't say. But I feel like the way that they listen to the community and everything like that, I'm pretty sure they are fixing it. So I don't think they're being, because it's like one of two things is going on. Either A, it's because of a large amount of people that are playing the game, or B, they're getting DDoSed, yeah. Dang. It's in the living room. I think that's what I'm gonna do with my PC. If I get me a new PC, my current one is definitely going to become a basically a TV PC, where it's just gonna be sitting here connected to the projector or whatever, and its only purpose in life will be to play TV. Yeah, that's pretty much where my TV is gonna, not TV, but my computer is gonna be for. It'll ask me, what's my purpose? I'd be like, play games, and do TV. Nothing more, nothing less. Until you can no longer turn on. I like I don't know. I haven't really had any lag issues with Twitch, but I get it's because you're on a Fire Stick, and I don't know how well the connection is on that one, to be honest. So for some reason I thought of ads at first, but I was like, if it comes to ads, just get turbo. Like, especially if you watch a lot of Twitch, just get turbo. That's what I did. Just need to get the general. I'm gonna do like a lot of touch up. I just need to get the general shape of it so that way I can make a lot of this stuff disappear. It's gonna look kind of funky at first, but once I get out of here, out of this mode, it'll get easier. Me and Sensei, young Sensei, are gonna be grinding up some Marvel tonight. Cause he's gold too. And I'm trying to get back into flat before the reset. So at least when the season starts, I'll be silver and not bronze, you know? It's crazy that they did a reset like that, but I don't think the game's too hard to climb in, to be honest. Unless they decide to keep adjusting the system. But other than that, I don't think it's too hard to climb. Because I did hit plat within, like, what was it? I went from bronze to gold within like a couple days. Not even a couple days, it was like 3 or 4 days, because I did it in a week. And then I hit plat in like a couple days. It was like 2 days of grinding. And then I hit plat. So I did it all before the weekend. I found that weekdays tend to beat a play. I think that should be, yeah, that'll be fine. And then I can adjust it somewhere. So we'll go ahead and commit that. All right, just let me know. I'm usually on. It's like for my time, I'm usually on around 6 p.m. after work. So I work from like 2 to 6 CST. It did not move any of the stuff that I had moved. What the fuck? No, I'm still in the same time zone. That's not good. All that work gone because it didn't move anything. I'll just load back up the file that I had before. That's crazy. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but still pretty crazy. But I'm still in the same time zone. I usually on like at like 6-ish after I finish work. All right, catch you later. You have a good one. And I guess I can. That's a little disappointing. But it's fine. I'll just do it this way instead. It's about time for me to go myself. I'm debating if I want to I'll stream again on Monday. So I'll wake up Thursday morning and grind up some rivals before work. So I'll grind tonight and then I'll grind some in the morning tomorrow morning and then after work and hopefully be plat before Friday. If not, then it's whatever. I'll be ready for the next season. I'll probably just Vanguard Thor all the way. Next season, I'll probably just play Thor on my main. If Thor is taken, I'll just play Doctor Strange and switch between the two. If I get a Hulk though, then hell yeah, I'm locking in Strange and Hulk and Iron Man. Dog walk people. But other than that, I'll just lock in Thor because I'm able to tank pressure and I don't get stuck with like those bad tanks that just sit in the back all day and don't do anything, or the bad tank that just it's bad when you get two versions of the tanks, where you get the one that stays all the way back the entire time and doesn't push forward, and then or you get the one that like just constantly dives over and over again. Instead of waiting for team, they just jump in to the enemy backline and keep dying and then flaming the team. I'm like, where's everyone? It's like, bro, half the team is dead and you're still you're like auto diving into the backline and then dying. We're staggered, and mostly because of you. So at least I'll be able to. So I feel like if there's like layers to it. The two most important roles I feel like are the Vanguard and the strategist. But it's like night or day if you have a bad strategist or if you have a bad Vanguard. If you have an extremely bad Vanguard, you're not moving anywhere. You all are going to be pressured in the back the entire time. And y'all not going to be able to hold any points. So I'd rather have a somewhat decent strategist and a good Vanguard than a somewhat decent Vanguard and a good strategist, you know. But that's besides the point. I need to take a shit and also get ready for work. I do appreciate when they came out today. Be back Monday. I'm gonna get this hand gripped then too. We're on the final stretch, honestly, because I just need to get the grip on the hand and then do the design on the sword, which won't take long, and do the exact same design for the sheath, and then it's pretty much done. We're pretty much like right there at the end. So I could definitely say that this project will be done next week, before end of next week, Wednesday for sure. But yeah, I appreciate when they came out today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Didn't really get too much done today. There's a bunch of yapping, but it's okay. I like streaming. Get to do some work and chat with everyone and just vibe. I don't have like a strict schedule of finishing things or anything like that. So yeah. On that note, I hope you all have a wonderful day. See y'all again Monday, same time, 10 a.m. CST. You'll be able to hear from me. I use Zbrush, but I use the version of Zbrush that I use is the perpetual version before they turned into a subscription based. So I'm still using a 2022 version of Zbrush. Zbrush 2022. If you're curious, I don't know if you could still get these the perpetual version, but if you can, I would honestly, you know. But I'm not gonna upgrade, like, unless I was doing this professionally and was actually making money off of ZBrush and everything like that, then yeah, I would subscribe and get the subscription version, whatever. But for oh, you're looking to learn like ZBrush, or are you looking to learn sculpting in general? Because if you're looking to learn sculpting in general, I'd probably recommend learning like Blender, and then deciding if you like sculpting from there, then upgrade to ZBrush, you know, if you want to spend the money on it, because it is a lot of money. So okay, That's what I say. Like, if you're just learning out Blender and learning Sculpting and stuff like that, I would recommend doing Blender since it's easy and free to get into. Well, not easy, but it's free to get into compared to ZBrush. To decide if you really want to spend time sculpting and stuff like that. Don't want to spend the money and then you're like, damn, I don't like this, you know? Yeah, pretty much. And the good thing is, if you do decide to go to ZBrush, everything sculpting wise that you learn in Blender does transfer over to ZBrush pretty easily. I tried out the ZBrush iPad version and it's not bad, honestly. It's like $10 or $15 a month and it works exactly like ZBrush with a couple things missing, of course, but it's still pretty good. If you're dedicated, if you really want to get into ZBrush, there's the iPad ZBrush for like $15. It isn't bad, you know? And then there's like ZBrush Lite or something like that that's also free. ZBrush isn't primarily used for animation. ZBrush is mostly a sculpting software. I know there's like a feature in here somewhere that does a little bit of animation or whatever, but it's not like it's not a software that anyone's using to animate stuff in, you know? Like you're not gonna see anyone making a movie in ZBrush or animating a short film or anything like that in ZBrush. Mostly ZBrush is for like sculpting things and then exporting it out to another software where you'll do everything else. Yeah, if your primary goal is to make shorts and animations, you're perfectly fine with just being in Blender, because Blender will do it all for you. You don't really need ZBrush unless you're trying to get like a professional job as a sculptor or something like that, you know? But if you're trying to be an animator, Blender is fine. Just using Blender is fine. Until you get into like a studio or something like that, then they'll have you use like Maya or whatever software that they developed for in-house or whatever. But other than that, Blender will be fine. I wouldn't even worry about ZBrush if your goal is to do short animations, because Blender will be able to do everything. Yeah, old Maya. But yeah, I gotta get going. I got work. It's okay. I've used Maya and it's not as bad as you think it is, honestly. So I've used Maya for modeling, and for some classes we had to animate in Maya and stuff like that, and it's really not as bad. It just the learning the software and stuff. But you got Blender, it's free. You can do everything that you were trying to do in Blender, so you'll be fine. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day too. And I'll be back Monday if you have any other questions or anything like that. So catch y'all then. Y'all have a good one. I gotta go get ready for work and grab me a bite to eat or whatever before I do go to work. So on that note, I'm Nix and I'll be signing out. Y'all have a good one. Really, it was nice meeting you all. Y'all stay fresh, as they would say in the Splatoon world. I haven't played that game in forever.